There's no Zimbabwe that took a land from you. There's no Zimbabwe that took a tender from you. There's no Zimbabwe that took a job from you. There are no jobs. The jobs Zimbabweans are doing, you don't want to do them.
Malema, we love you. As African, we love you. May the spirit of Patrice Emery Lumumba be with you. May the spirit of Muammar Gaddafi be with you. May the spirit of Thomas Sankara be with you. May the spirit of all our ancestors be with you, Malema.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's get into it. Julius Malema has entered the chat. Obviously, this is after his speech on the 1st of May, which is Workers' Day in South Africa and May Day around the world, acknowledging all the work that is done by the people who keep economies running, the workers. And in South Africa, special shout out to the front line workers, those that don't even go on holidays. And we are hearing that even those ones, the government is not paying them well enough. We'll take a look at those thoughts and sentiments. But the biggest talking point was obviously around the pushback Malema was giving to March and March. Ngizwe getting a lawsuit. We saw him coming for the Ntelezi with Pakela Mtagati, and of course Jacinta will always catch strays. He challenged them, saying that what has this changed, and he even rejected the people's votes. Now we know that there is an upcoming local government election, and the date is set for the 4th of November around South Africa. So this is an opportunity for people to register and vote for parties that they know will deliver in their areas. Guys, no, it's not even about which one you like or you don't like. We'll take a look at those thoughts and sentiments as well around activities around voting and how you can go about it. Now, the biggest talking point, of course, will always be how South Africa is responding to the news about illegal immigration and the communication around it. And people will always point out that no, Malema is a flip-flopper. He had previously said that Abahabe, I'll put the clip here, and now he has changed his tune. He has been paid. Those are some of the allegations that are coming out. And you get some people who are also saying no, Malema gets paid by the state as an MP to represent the interests of South Africans, right? But when he gets in there, because there's an oath that they make, they don't make an oath just to their parties, but they also make an oath to the republic when they enter parliament, right? So when he gets there, he is now turning against the very same South Africans in his sentiment. And now on the other side, there are people who are saying, no, what Malema says is no different to what the DA is saying via Leon Schreiber, right? Yeah, you know that discussion. And they are saying, but no, the DA is not getting the same heat as Julius Malema. Is it just based on hate? We'll take a look at the thoughts and sentiments around that as well. But it was turned into an immigration campaign. It looks like it. We saw that even Abu Panyaza Lesufi came through, and it didn't look so good, guys, for the unions that should be at the forefront of this pushback, because it's their workers that are getting displaced. And we also saw that the minister in the presidency also came out and shared her thoughts and sentiments, urging South Africa to abide rather by the laws, and also assuring them that there are measures that have been put in place to secure immigrants in South Africa, but also protect the interests of South Africans. Take a look at this view, and I'll be back with the rest of the commentary. Please give this video a thumbs up, by the way, as we do that.
Good afternoon, all of you. It's a sad day for us, and would like to make a comment regarding the issue of the Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief, I hope you find this video, and this video is a sad video. If you, as much as like we check it, you are, on my view, you are costing the EFF big time. And I remember one of there's a time where like you were the president of the Youth League, and you said you made a video in which it was a very good video. You said Zimbabwean must go back and fight, and stop sitting here in Sandton in the aircon. They must go and fight in Matebele land and Mashonaland, which it was very good call.
Freedom. At us, they must go and fight for their battle in Zimbabwe and win. If they've got ground and they are formed on the basis of solid ground in Zim, why are they speaking in Santen and not Mashonaland or Matabeleland? There's nothing Santen in Zimbabwe. There's everything about the Zimbabweans. Let them go back and go and fight there. Even when the ANC was underground in exile, we had our internal underground forces fighting for.
I don't understand why yesterday, President, you changed it. What makes you change? Yesterday it was the 1st of May, 2026. It's a Workers' Day, President. When we attended anything in Marikana, we got nothing to do with anything the people are marching. Why do you tell us that nonsense? Why are you actually change? What you are thinking is change. The way you behave is change. You behave like somebody who's sitting in the street. You're no longer a leader. You become a cult. If someone talk about you, you take the person to court. You behave like Robert Mugabe. Man, you know you are costing us. You are costing the EFF a lot. And one thing for sure, I heard you sometimes you said EFF is representing the domestic workers, they're representing the petrol attendant. But which petrol attendant? Because it's only the foreigners are working there. The people that are voting are South African. The people you represent are African, are Zimbabwean, are Mozambican, are Ghanaian, are Nigerian. And the Nigerian are killing our kids. You don't worry about them. There's nothing to do with them. You never mention anything about any crime. Moyo shot and killed the police. Those police, they represent another female. You said nothing. When our brothers get hijacked, our car were taken to Zimbabwe, you said nothing. When Ethiopian, they kidnapped our brother, they refused them to open the spaza shop, you said nothing. You only talk when South Africans are taking action. You will compromise, President. You are the person who compromised because you believe that you won't be compromised. You have been compromised. Forget about those people that like that they as an EFF members. Those one are Galabons. They never started with the EFF. We started with the EFF. We're part on Marikana. When the police they harassed you in Marikana, I was a part of that. But now I'm listening to you. Or maybe it's true that like Floyd went with half of your mind. I don't know. Because the people that are voting currently are the South African. You cannot lead as like you are leading African continent. When you are nothing in African continent. Zimbabwe said that they don't want you to talk rubbish about Zimbabwe. Yesterday, instead of talking about unemployment,
Owethu uhulumende uyakule ndawo semfuna kuyo qha kufuneka thina singayeki ukulwa singatyhafi guys ngoba esithethe izinto sifuna uziva. Uthi apha i-labor inspectors babhizi bakwi-process yoba ngabaziqashwe zikhupha ama-foreigner emisebenzini njengabantu bengaphangeli ukuphangela ama-foreigner lanto bayithethe eParliament okisona. Secondly, uthi abahlali mabasebenzisane ne-law enforcement. Uyayiva? Lano sithethayo masebenzisane ne-law enforcement but singawuthathela ezandleni. Xa ubona i-illegal immigrant yiya kwi-law enforcement uyoyixelela ukusebenzisana and take a video to hold them accountable. And thirdly, uthi le ndaba ye-illicit cigarettes, illicit goods. Urhulumente wethu ndida thina funeka sikhiphe i-struggle siqhubeka singayeki adenza lento
wakwayenzelani eSouth Africa savuka ekusenzezwa. So uMalema wenzela eSouth Africa ukuthi.
Ngiyabona wamachiwa mo. Bari batho bari bona ababatli batho ba utswa kontle. Ba shapa amaZimbabwe, ba shapa amaGhanaian, ba shapa everything bari hey. Le ba Limpopo ba shapiwa no. Hausa buyisi Zulu wabethu.
Abamaziyo ukusilo ngoba bemtshela ukuthi bonile mfethu uma futhi ungafuni ukuhola abantu base-South Africa hlala phansi yekela ukuba tribal uzofundisa abantu be-EFF ukuthi babe tribal yekela this thing i-tribalism asiboni kahle uma ngabe izoqhamuka kakhulukazi kuphi khona kubaholi uyayimosha awenzisa okumholi moya wamonakele bafethu ngifuna nje ukunisherela nani niyizwe anganoma nani nje ifika lento Malema ekhuluma ngento ke futhi engahlangene nosuku labasebenzi ukukhuluma abafethu sibinginaka lento yake ngibona nje lento engayinaki lokhu ngithi ke na ke hayi anyway uyabaza abantu bepolitiki bakhuluma nama kanjani but namhlanje ngikhombisile ukuthi utribal ngikhombisile ukuthi utribal ngibuka abantu besebenza kanzima beswetha belwa bezokalisa ukukhala kwabo befisa ukuthi ngake qhamuke noma umeya noma ngabe uprima wendawo ukuthi akake AIDS izokhuluma nabo kodwa ukwazi ukuthi afake amagama amambe ngalolu hlobo usilo afake upelepele esilondeni bafethu le video ngizoyifaka ngifuna ke niyilalele anganoma nizozizwa njengami nani noma mhlamba nizokubana ndaba asifanane singabantu base South Africa abanye abanendaba nekusasa lezingane zethu uyafana nje abanye bayabuza ubuhlungu ukuthi Jehova kazi kusasa soba nayo na
Lord, the only thing good kuyona is to be against each and every movement enzakala eSouth Africa. Akhona incane movement wakwahamselana nayo. Hlezi ubheka amachashaza ezintweni ezithise ezenzakalayo. Nkuze umbhemu ngayo. Yovotelwa izingane zesikole lezi. Abona nje thina hayi khohla bafaya. Wabona ngokuthi akukho ngisho umasipala wonke. Futhi yabona nje mina kuzo zonke indawo esengeke ngaba kuzo eSouth Africa ngikhumbula nekhansela elilodwa le-EFF eliphethe kulo ndawo. Hlezi ukhala ngaphansi. Why awuna direction? Wandela njengethunga lokusengela imbongolo.
After watching the Winnie Mandela documentary, I've realized one thing, that the EFF is the future of this country. I know it's not going to be simple. I know some people are still skeptical about the EFF, but the EFF is the future of this country. I know I've spoken about VF Plus before, but listen, after watching that documentary, it opened my eye into reality. And the reality is, EFF is the future of this country. If you want this country back, we'll have to vote for the EFF, because the EFF are still representing the values of Winnie Mandela. They still have the fight of Winnie Mandela.
Well, there you have it. Those are some of the thoughts and sentiments coming in there. Please do follow them over our social media platforms to get a broader sense of their contributions when it comes to these topics. Very interesting views there, and of course passionate. Julius Malema made a fiery speech once again that has gotten a lot of tongues wagging. But before that, there was a march in Johannesburg. March took it to Johannesburg, and they took it to Pretoria, and they further took it to Force Loras, all linked to illegal immigration campaigns. And we saw even government officials and ministers coming through and receiving the memorandums, and also calling obviously for no violence, as they have a right to protest. Now, Julius Malema, when he then shared his remarks on the marches, he went off the rails, should I say that? That is what most people are saying. How is it that an MP that is sworn into parliament has less interest in South Africans than a person who does not get paid, that is Abo Pagela, Mtakati, Abo Ngizwe, Abo Jacinta, Abo Zandile? Haibo. But this one, guys, okay, a lot of people started digging up old videos where Malema was also once against illegal immigrants in South Africa, and how he has changed his tune. That it's not that what he is saying is sometimes wrong totally, but it's how he dismisses the pleas of South Africans. It's how he goes on and ridicules South Africans, and it's definitely in the way that Malema raises his points. Instead of saying, yes, illegal immigration is a problem, but let's address it accordingly to protect the dignity of fellow Africans. That is what they said in Parliament, right? But when it goes on social media and on rallies and podiums, let me know what your sentiments are down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video.